This is Jim Wyatt, the Tennessean, looking ahead to the Titans game on Sunday against the Packers at Lambeau Field. I'm going to look at three keys to the game on defense, and certainly the Titans are going to be tested in this one. The defense has gotten a lot better here over the last 6 weeks of the season. Their numbers of turnovers, sacks, points allowed, you name it, the Titans have gotten better, but I do think this is going to be their biggest challenge here in the second half of the season, no question about it. The Packers, a dangerous team with a lot of weapons, and I think the key, number one, is to pressure Aaron Rodgers. That's one thing that has happened this season. The Packers' offensive line has allowed 45 sacks this season, and the Titans have all of a sudden had some success getting after the quarterback. They've got 8 sacks in the last 2 weeks. Derek Morgan's really starting to show up. Zach Brown had some good games here, and I think the Titans are going to have to make Rodgers uncomfortable, try to get him on the move a little bit so that he can run and is athletic. But they need to hit him early and get him off his spot, and that'll be one of the big keys to the game. I think number two is they've got to force some turnovers. That's another thing they've done a good job of the last couple of weeks. 6 interceptions in the last 2 games, 4 interceptions against the Jets. Now, I'll say this, Aaron Rodgers, no Mark Sanchez, not even close, and he doesn't throw a lot of picks. Now, I think he's maybe 32 touchdowns to only 8 interceptions this season for Rodgers. He's not going to, he usually doesn't make the kind of mistakes that the Titans saw Mark Sanchez make on Monday night, but certainly, if the Titans can get some pressure on them, they can maybe go up and take some of these balls away in the secondary. I think that's what they're going to have to do. And I think the third key is, just matching up against some of those receivers. It's been incredible. The Packers have had to deal with some injuries at the wide receiver position. I don't think Jordy Nelson's playing this week, and they've had some other guys. Jennings has been in and out of the lineup, but Randall Cobb has been consistently good for them from beginning to end. He's going to line up in the slot. Cody Sensabaugh is going to be matched up against him. Certainly be his biggest challenge to date, the rookie out of Clemson. And then James Jones is a touchdown machine. I mean, he had 12. He's got 12 touchdowns this season. Had 3 touchdowns last week against the Bears. They got some big time playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. Titans are going to be hard pressed on defense to slow them down, but that's what kind of awaits them in what should be a cold Lambeau Field on Sunday.